Yo, it's your boy Prada from Double Pivot Sports, and tonight we're going to be talking about the Premier League games that happened on the weekend. There's still one to play tonight. I believe that is it Wolves and someone? That's it, Brentford Wolves tonight. So it hasn't even kicked off yet. So if anything else interesting happens in that game, maybe I'll upload another time and add to that. But I'm just going to obviously go with the games that have been played already. You get me? So yeah, it was interesting weekend. Great weekend for some, not so great for some. So yeah, Barclays Premier League, not Barclays, sorry, the Premier League. That's how it goes. You get me? But the first game we're gonna start off with a 0-0, and that is Burnley versus Bournemouth. Nothing much to say about that game at all, to be fair, apart from there's a couple 0-0 games here, and they was all right for 0-0 games, but obviously there was chances missed and stuff like that. But yeah, Bournemouth have obviously fell off a cliff. They're sitting at 10th at the minute, so but that's still good. That's still a good position for them, for me, anyways. And Burnley, they're obviously going to go down. They're they're sitting second from bottom with 20 points, so they're going down. I can't see them staying up. So yeah, but maybe Bournemouth might be happy with that. With that, 'cause obviously, who's in front of them? Newcastle's in front of them 1 point. Everton's in front of them by 2 points. Actually, no. Saying that, they might even try and shout for a European place. You never know. Do you know what I'm saying? So they might be going for that. But obviously, they've lost their best player, and yeah, they started off very strong, to be fair. And then obviously it happens with these. Don't want to be disrespectful, but with the not so big six and stuff like that, and lesser clubs, sometimes they can start fast, just like Sunderland, and then end up falling off. Really. So yeah, there's nothing much to say in that game. The next game after that is Sunderland Brighton 0-0. Another team that's just got promoted and started off well, and then obviously Premier League goes to show, just like they had a great home record for a long while until Liverpool ended that, and then obviously the following week they lost again at home. So yeah, they lost again to Brighton. Brighton are sitting in 12th as well, so they're in amongst it as well, with obviously the Sunderlands, the Brightons, Fulhams, Bournemouth, even Newcastle and that. So they're in and around each other. So you get me? I haven't been concentrating on that part of the table so much, but when I actually look at it, some of these teams actually could be fighting for a place in Europe. So it might start getting interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, their goal as well. Their goal was a bit fluky, to be honest, a bit of a fluky goal. But yeah, not much. Didn't watch much of the game. Obviously, I see the highlights. So sorry, there. Not much really to talk about, apart from yeah, Sunderland have obviously fell off, but it's expected. They've done well. They're going to stay up. You know, they're clearly, definitely going to stay up. So I can't really fault them for what they're doing, innit? But they lost. And yes, next game is Arsenal versus Everton. So it was 0-0. I believe it was 0-0 for a while, for long periods of the game. And then Arsenal, I think, made a few substitutes. Gyökeres scored late in the 89th minute. And then we have a new youngest Premier League all-time scorer, Max Dalman. Let me just touch on that a little bit. And yeah, it was good for the kid. Obviously, I don't like seeing Arsenal winning and that, but they're doing what they have to do. I believe last season this was a 0-0 fixture when Everton come there. And yeah, the kid's a special kid, man. And I just hope he has a good career. If he gets managed well as well, hopefully that's important as well, getting managed well. By the looks of it, I don't think he's going to go on. I don't think he'll end up going on loan. He might creep into the team early. And yeah, there's a bright future for the kid. And it was actually a good and well taken goal. The composure, he skips past the player with a header, and he skips past another player, just runs it from his own half and yeah, he taps it in. You can see the enjoyment in his face. The crowd, the players, they're all loving it, man, and so they should. That guy goes to school, bro. Imagine going to school about to win the Premier League. That game's probably going to help them win the Premier League if they win it. But I think they're going to win it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, big him up. I can't hate on him. Not just yet. He's still young, so you get me. You just got to let these youngers go. So I can't crash out on him. Can't hate on him. And listen, every time he's come on and played for us, he's done well as well. So like I said, he's promising. You know what I'm saying? In a few years, might start to hate him. Might start being too good. You know what I'm saying? But big him up, man. Big him up, and he deserves it. You get me? And obviously, it's a massive weekend for Arsenal, man. Winning and then City dropping points again, drawing. So Arsenal are laughing, man. Arsenal are really, really laughing, and they're in a good position. I believe they're 9 points. They're 9 points clear. City have got a game in hand. So even if City win that takes them to what does that think? That takes them to 6 points. Yeah, so that takes them to 6 points, and then say if City beat them at the Etihad, that takes it to 3. It's all if buts and maybes. But hey, City could. I don't know fixtures in and out, but I'm actually going to probably do more of a video of the top 4 and the title race. But yeah, saying that, who's to say that City won't drop points again? You know what I'm saying? So they definitely could. Say the same City, but yeah, Arsenal doing what they have to do. You get me? So I'm not going to big them up, but it is what it is. We move on to the next game. And this game is a game that I was obviously concentrating on, looking at, because this game involves me heavily, and that is Chelsea versus Newcastle. It was a great win for Newcastle. I'm glad they done it. Away from home as well. And yeah, Chelsea dropped points again, man. And they were in a good position where they could actually maybe widen the gap against Liverpool. Obviously, we're going to go into it. Liverpool obviously dropped points as well. So, yeah, they're top 4, top 5. It's a bit peak, man. It's a bit peak. Certain teams looking a bit more comfortable. Man United, and then Villa's dropping out of it as well. They're starting to drop points. So it'll be interesting. But in the game, it was, Newcastle done well. Chelsea had their chances, but obviously they couldn't put them away. And with the goal as well, I think it's Fofana, man. He could have done a bit more. I feel like he could have checked his shoulder and just let Gordon sprint past him. I'm sure in a normal foot race, Gordon's obviously probably going to beat him, but he could have. What I saw, he could have checked his shoulder, maybe try to put him up, maybe cut off his run a bit, put him off, maybe stop him from scoring, or make it hard for him, make it more hard for him. But yeah, it's not a good look for Chelsea, man. And yeah, this top 4 race is getting interesting. You get me? But big result for Newcastle as well. They're sitting in 9th. They're going to want to get a European place. You know what I'm saying? They could probably still do it. They're a team that should be. I think they should be doing better than they should. But there's a lot of teams that have been like that, to be fair, this season. So yeah, we move on to the next game. And that next game is another game where where there's a lot of disappointment there, and that's West Ham United versus Manchester City. Manchester City half them passed, but they just couldn't get over the line. You know, yeah, man, they're bottling it, man. You've got to keep it consistent. They're bottling it. This was anybody else. This was Arsenal. This was Liverpool. We'll be getting cool bottle jobs. You know what I'm saying? So they're bottling it right now. If you ask me, they've had the opportunity to close the gap. They've had the opportunity to maybe even overtake at times. A lot of the time, I think when Arsenal played first and Arsenal won, they dropped points. Do you know what I mean? It's not looking very convincing. We see them in the Champions League as well. Pep making some mad decisions, experiments. I think it's mad. You get me? I know he's a good coach and all that, but I don't know. I can't really see them coming back from this. But if they do, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, West Ham. they've been on a good run. To be fair, they've been on a good run considering the season they've had, and I think, right. So maybe look at the table now. Them and Nottingham Forest are dead on points. Nottingham Forest, obviously, they messed up as well. And I think that West Ham result for West Ham is actually a good point. It's a good point for them, to be honest. And yeah, they could stay up. Tottenham are lurking around there as well. Tottenham are only a point above them, and obviously Liverpool allowed that, so otherwise they'd be on the same points. Do you know what I mean? They've got -7 goal difference, but obviously West Ham have got -19. I feel like it's goal difference, isn't it? Goal difference, yeah, that's goal difference. So yeah, on to the next. Another 0-0 game, Crystal Palace versus Leeds. Those chances missed. Chances. Leeds as well. They could have maybe widened the gap. Calvert-Lewin had a penalty. Absolutely sliced it wide. Poor penalty from him. And yeah, they missed out. They missed out on this. And obviously, Palace obviously safe. Another team that started off pretty well. Picked us 3 times this season already. And obviously they've dropped down and yeah, not looking the same Palace. Obviously they've lost players as well, they've lost their captain and that. But hey, I think Leeds might be kicking themselves a bit with that he missed from Calvert-Lewin, because it obviously could have took the gap to what? I think 4 points clear of Tottenham. It helps them with more of their safety staying up, but I think they'll stay up anyway. I'm not too sure on all the fixtures and all this and all that. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see, innit? You know what I mean? We'll see. And the next game is Manchester United versus Aston Villa. So obviously this is a top 4 race game, and yeah, Man United done the business. They went 1-0 up. Casemiro. 1-0 up. Who scored the second? Yeah, 1-0 up, but then it went to 1-0. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember because I didn't watch the game. I was watching the highlights. Then it went to 1-0, and yeah, Man United looking a lot better, man. Looking more consistent. I wouldn't say it's worrying, but it's just a bit annoying seeing them get some sort of groove back, getting a bit of confidence after all. They've been stinky for God knows how long. And yeah, Cunha with a great finish, absolutely fantastic ball from Bruno. And then Sesko comes on and scores again. So it's looking like their forward and their midfielders are actually clicking a bit as well. So who knows? We might have to be careful. In the summer, they might have another half decent summer. I don't know what's going to happen with their manager situation. Could definitely give them some confidence, and we might have to be careful and see what goes on next season. It'll be interesting, but we're not there yet. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not there yet, and it's just embarrassing because they're literally 5 points. They're 5 points clear of us, man. It's just it's embarrassing to even think that, but yeah, it's mad. It's mad how times have changed. It's mad how we're saying now, I'm saying now, it's embarrassing that Man United are 5 points clear of Liverpool. That's how mad it is. Just me saying that is crazy, innit? It's how things change. It's funny, man. You get me? But fun Man United, innit? You get me? But they're doing all right. They're doing all right. So I've just got to keep it real, keep it honest. Another 0-0 game. Nottingham Forest as well. Missed opportunities. Like I said, they are fighting to stay up. I think they might have enough to stay up because it's tight. It's looking like Tottenham's the one that actually might go down, you know, because I've got more confidence in Tottenham, West Ham, and Leeds than I have Tottenham, and it goes to show how much of a bad decision that game was against Liverpool. Obviously, we will get into that a little bit, but yeah, Fulham, as I call them, just Fulham. They're sitting in 11th. They're in that little group, little battle as well. That where it's tight there, so they're gonna want to be winning their games coming forward. looks like a lot of teams here actually got something to play for, and it's not even always a thing to play for. It's just a bit of, like, yeah, just to show something, just like Wolves, like how Wolves have been playing of late. Lee Manager and that, Rob Edwards, and just having a little fight, having a bit something about themselves, and then not laying down because they're down or they're almost out. So yeah, that's that other 0-0 game, and then this next game, this is the last game of the weekend, and it's horrendous, the horrendous scoreline, especially for me, as you know, as I'm a Liverpool fan. And that's Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1. And do me a favour, as I always do with my weekend previews, I try not to go into the Liverpool game so much because I'd like you to go and watch my match reaction. I was not happy, was not pleased. So if you can tune in and check that out. And then, yeah, but what I will do and what I will say quickly on here is the fact that this top 4 race and maybe top 5, you want to call it, ain't no joke. Like, the pressure is really, really on us. We just don't look good at all, man. We look terrible, even in the Champions League against Galatasaray. But terrible. We've got Man City in the FA Cup. This really hope this ain't a trophy this season. I'm telling you, for as bad as we've been, we got to win something. I feel like we've got to win something, but the way we're playing is we're bad. Like, we're playing really bad. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if I'm looking at the last 4 games, we look like one of the worst teams in the league. I know the champion, and I'm bringing the Champions League game involved in that as well. I'm just saying, just by games played, we just look terrible, man. We don't look as well. It's just embarrassing, man. 5 million spent, current champions, and we're playing like that. We're playing like bozos. You get me? So yeah, that's it. That's all the games. Brentford and Wolves are just kicked off now. So maybe I might just turn that on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just might turn that on, give that a little watch. But yeah, so saying of the week and Yamcha of the week. Yeah, it's been a while. I'll start off with the saying of the week. No standout performances this week, in my eyes anyway. Couple shock defeats. I don't know if Chelsea was a shock defeat, but I did think they would win that. And then yes, there was a shock draw, and that's Liverpool versus Tottenham. And that's Liverpool versus Tottenham. But anyways, let me just get my super saying of the week. My super saying of the week goes to Max Darman, man. He just broke the record for the youngest ever player in Premier League history. And I believe that it was Rooney in it. It was still Rooney's record, right? No, Milner scored at 16, a couple others. So I think it was Milner's record still. No, sorry, Rooney's record still. And you know how ironic it is? Rooney got that record, because I see it online. Rooney got that record against Arsenal. And then all these years later, an Arsenal player has got it against Everton. Oh, yeah. Fair play to the kid. He is the Super Saiyan of the week, and he deserves it, man. And yeah, I think that he's a bright young talent, and he's going to have a great career, man. I'm telling you, he's a player, man. He's a great player. He's a special player, man. But yeah, he's not saying of the week. And then now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it. The youngster of the week. And yeah, have a guess who it's going to be. There's only one, I'll be honest with you. There's only one team that could be, and it's unfortunately Liverpool. Liverpool, you are my youngsters of the week. Shocking. That losing. See, I'm going on like it's a loss. Drawing to Spurs at home with their side, with their injuries, and the way they're playing, the worst team on form in the league. And watching them play, and that's by far as well, because I'm watching the West Hams and Nottingham Forests and the Burnleys and Wolves. They're playing a lot better. But I'm saying by miles. And I'll be honest with you, last couple of games, we've been looking like that level. like almost that level. Honestly, I'm keeping it straight. It's disappointing, but yeah, unfortunately, that's my team, man. My team's youngster of the week. And they've done it a couple times this season, and it's just mad. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, that's my weekend review. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it. It's your boy Prada, and I'm out. I love.